What's up, you guys? Welcome to episode 44 of the G.I. Joe action figure reviews, as today we're going to take a look at a badass group that was introduced in the G.I. Joe movie, and that's the Renegades, released in 1987, and Sgt Slaughter in 1986. I've always loved their first appearance in the movie, as they not only beat the shit out of Falcon, but these characters alone took down and destroyed the Cobra Terror drone in one single mission. Just watching them infiltrate the base and have that battle scene inside was just too epic to not own the figures. So up first, we'll take a look at Mercer. According to his bio, it states that he was an ex-Cobra Viper as he grew disaffected with the Cobra philosophy. He escaped Cobra Island by hot-wiring a hydrofoil and is proficient with small arms and explosive devices. And after that, Mercer found his true home with the Renegades. Looking at his head sculpt, his expression seems more on the likable side, although the mean, grittier facial expression probably would have been a lot better. He has brown hair similar to a widow's peak hairstyle, but other than the brown eyes and eyebrows, he just needed to look meaner. His torso and legs contain that Viper aesthetic, which is awesome, but of course has its own twist to it, as the red vest has minimal sculpting but contains black shoulder straps, two big black pouches with silver clips, and a black strap on his left shoulder with a silver gun in the holster. His arms are roughly bare, with his right arm having a silver bicep strap that looks more futuristic while wearing black gloves with some sculpting and detail and a silver watch on the left hand. Not to mention, you can see some muscle definition. His waist piece has an incredible double black belt with silver buckles and two black pouches on both sides. I don't know why, but I really love this belt. It looks so damn good. The pants are just blue, but a very nice shade of blue, not too dark and not too light. But both sides have that Viper horizontal patterns in gray, and then he's also wearing long black boots that almost reaches the knees, but just barely ending before the joints. And then you can see some creases, but it may be hard to see on camera. As for accessories, he comes with a gray pistol, which would have been better if it was black, but it's okay. And then he has a black backpack with some grenades, a water canister, and more. It's a little hard to see, but it's a good sculpt. Next, we have TAURUS, and according to his bio, it states he was a circus acrobat in Europe who did occasional undercover work. His circus work involved breaking 2x4s on his face, which in fact was a great impression on G.I. Joe that he was recruited on the spot. He's certified in cross-trained explosive and mountaineering and fluent in dozens of languages. He's considered an animal. He stops hockey pucks with his forehead and opens bottles with his nostrils. Now that shit goes hard. Looking at his head sculpt, aside from him being bald, this guy looks tough. And it's not just because of the bright red-orange uniquely shaped mustache or even the beard and eyebrows, it's the fact that he has red-orange eyes, which looks wild. I've seen browns, yellows, or some other warm-colored eyes, but not like this. His torso has a yellow acrobat-style deep V-neck shirt with rolled-up sleeves, but he does contain these interesting black pointy shoulder guards. And aside from that, there's black shoulder straps, grenades, and a gun within the holster that contrasts as well against the yellows. There's even a black pouch that's connected left to right that seems different but interesting. His right arm is bare with some muscle definition, and his left hand has these silver gauntlets with horizontal lines. His waist piece is another good one, as he also contains double belts in orangish brown with gold buckles, with each having a unique design to them. And the one that's layered on top is slanted a bit, so that's cool. Aside from that, there's one pouch on the left side, and the crotch piece seems to have some pins on it, kind of like armor. The pants are just olive green with the right leg containing an orange-brown holster with two black straps, and then he has long black knee pads with horizontal lines that's connected on both the joints of the legs, which is something I haven't seen yet, followed by standard black shoes that's tucked under the pants. As for accessories, TAURUS comes with a gray pistol, which is okay, and an orangish backpack that has a handle, water canister, buckles, clips, and some pouches. Next, we have Red Dog. According to his bio, it states he almost had a pro football career before being injured. Red Dog ended up giving the player a broken helmet and concussion, which had him suspended for excessive roughness. He later worked as a stuntman in mediocre movies until being recruited by G.I. Joe. Everyone considers Red Dog to be handy on missions. If anything is an obstacle, they point to Red Dog to do his thing and wait for the dust to settle. Looking at his head sculpt, I just discovered he was Samoan. How awesome is that? He has a decent stern look, which could have been a little better, but the bulky black eyes and eyebrows do give it a charm. He has a gold band wrapped around his head with his short black hair showing, almost seems like a little curly. His neck contains a gold necklace that seems to be some sort of a tooth, which only makes me appreciate this figure even more if it's a shark tooth, but I doubt it. And he is wearing a red football jersey with white trims, and the number 1 located on the middle of his chest in white. He has 2 black straps on both shoulders connected to the piece on his abdomen, and I don't really know what you call this, but it's detailed well. Both arms have rolled up white sleeves, which only makes me assume that the white trims on the jersey is actually an undershirt. I don't know. But it's clipped on the sides with the right hand having a gold gauntlet with circular pins and the left hand having a gold bracelet looped on. His waist piece has another good looking belt with a darker reddish brown color with big gold buckles that's detail well. There's also a slimmer belt layered on top that's also slanted. And you can vaguely see the crotch piece having strings going in a zigzag pattern. The pants are all blue, and again a really good choice of blue, as the right leg has a reddish brown holster with a black gun that's connected to the reddish brown strap with a black square piece or gadget on the front. The left leg doesn't have anything aside from the red line, and he's rocking these black boots which are sculpted pretty good. It's almost like they're football cleats. As for accessories, he comes with a black pistol which unfortunately is lost somewhere, and he has a reddish orange backpack with 2 water canisters, 2 pouches, and a belt in the middle. And last but not least, we have the one and only Sgt Slaughter, released in 1986. Sgt Slaughter can drill his trainees into the ground for 72 hours straight before breaking a sweat. He loves marching on his soldiers' backs while doing push-ups with just their fingers in the mud. They say he cleans his teeth with barbed wire, brushes his hair with a rat tail file, and shaves with a blowtorch. Looking at his head sculpt, he just looks badass, from the olive green hat with the black insignia, silver glasses, and tiny upper lip mustache. Just by looking at him, you know he's not effing around, and just by holding the figure, I feel like he's gonna make me run laps. Plus, look at that jawline. Shit's tough. The torso doesn't really have much going on other than the muscle definition, since he's depicted a beast in the cartoon. He does have an olive green whistle around his neck while wearing a black tank top and 2 black wristbands. You'll see some muscles popping through the shirt, but it's subtle enough, and I do appreciate that effort. He is wearing a dark green belt that has horizontal lines that's sculpted on, but it's a little hard to see, and same goes with the clip, as the rest of the pants are just green with a darker green camo patterns going all the way through until reaching his heavy boots, which, if I don't stop talking about this figure, he's gonna shove it up my ass. As for accessories, all he comes with is his signature baton, which is somewhere in my bin of accessories, so I'm sorry for not being able to find it. But I tried. Overall, I love the Renegades, I love their storyline in the movie, I love all the scenes they're in, and as a group, they're easily one of my favorites within G.I. Joe, especially being a 3-pack. And of course, Sgt Slaughter is a welcoming bonus. So with that said, let me know in the comments below what you think about these figures, and be sure to give a like and subscribe for more reviews.